Good afternoon. My name is Manisha Negi and I am a biology teacher of SASG Education Hub. Now, today we will discuss about the tissue. First, we will understand that what is a cell. As we know that cell is the basic unit of a life. And tissues are the group of cells that works together to perform a specific function. Now, there are two types of tissues. First one is the plant tissue and the second one is the animal tissue. Plant tissues are the tissues that is present in a plant, and animal tissues are those tissues that is present in a animal. Okay. Now, plant tissues are of two types, meristematic tissue and the permanent tissue. The difference between the meristematic tissue and the permanent tissue is that meristematic tissue are those tissues which has the capability to divide, and meristematic tissue and the permanent tissues are the tissues which has lose their ability to divide. Now, there are two different types of permanent tissue. First one is the simple tissue and the second one is the complex tissue. The difference between the simple tissue and the complex tissue is that simple tissue is only made up of only one kind of cells, and complex tissue is made up of more than two types of cells, but they does a similar function. And now there are different types of simple tissue. First one is parenchyma, second collenchyma, and third one is sclerenchyma. First, we will discuss about the parenchyma. Parenchyma tissues are those tissues which has the function of storage. There are different kinds of parenchyma tissues such as a chlorenchyma and arenchyma. Arenchyma store air in it and the chlorenchyma store chlorophyll in it. As we know that chlorenchyma store a chlorophyll which is helpful in the photosynthesis process. Now, the next one is the collenchyma tissue. Collenchyma tissue are the supporting cells of the plant, or we can say that it also increases the flexibility of a cell. Now, the next one is the sclerenchyma tissue. Sclerenchyma tissues are the tissues which increases the rigidity of a plant cells, or we can say that it increases the rigidity or increases the support of the plant. Now, the next one is the complex tissue. Complex tissues are the two different kinds. First one is the xylem. As we know that xylems help in the transportation of minerals and water. And second one is the phloem, which helps in the transportation of nutrients or food. Okay, now the next tissue is meristematic tissue. Meristematic tissues are those tissues which are present in all parts of the plant, and they also increases the growth of the plant. Meristematic tissues are of different kind. First one is the apical meristem, which is present at the apex of the shoot and root, and its main function is the growth of the cells or growth of the plant. Now, the next one is the intercalary meristem. Intercalary meristem is the meristem which is present at the internodes of the stem and increases the length of the internodes. Now, the next one is the lateral meristem, and the lateral meristem is present at the vascular parts of the plant. Example in xylem and a phloem, and it also helps in increasing the girth, or we can say diameter of a stem. Thank you.